Mike, thank you.
Well, there were some pretty serious allegations today in a House Intelligence hearing. They are looking into the closing of Guantanamo Bay. Ranking member on the Intelligence Committee, Michigan Congressman Pete Hoekstra, whose state is a candidate to house some of these relocated detainees, bringing some of those claims to light.
The Obama administration decided to move these individuals or to close the Gitmo facility. Since that time, there's been a total lack of transparency on its efforts to close the detention facility, although it will have a significant impact on intelligence.
Joining us now is Michigan Congressman Pete Hoekstra. Congressman, welcome. Good to have you here today.
Thank you.
I know this has been something that you've been concerned about for some time, and there's the very real possibility that you have a facility in your state that might be a very good candidate for these folks from Guantanamo Bay, right?
Well, that's what the Obama administration, at least some of the individuals within the administration, are hinting at. But the real essence of the problem here is, what will it do to our ability to gather intelligence from the 200-plus inmates that we are still housing in Gitmo? We still use these people. Some of these folks are high-value targets, high-value detainees that still have some value in providing us with insights into radical jihadists and into al-Qaeda.
So why would it be more difficult to get that information from them in Michigan than it is at Guantanamo Bay?
Once we move those people onto U.S. soil, they get all the rights and privileges as every other person in the United States. Access to attorneys, access to the courts. They are no longer something closer to being a prisoner of war. They are now someone that is going to be subject to our judicial system. They will have all of those privileges. It will be much more difficult to get the information that they might still have that would be of value to us.
You know, the Obama administration disagrees with that. They have said, you know, there's no reason why we can't prosecute these people, and that it goes against the American grain to do it in any other way. That we've carried out lots of successful investigations in this country, and we can do it with these folks as well.
Well, they've said that publicly, but the president announced 9 months to the day today that he was going to close Guantanamo, and what he has now found out that it's very, very difficult, if not impossible. I think we're going to make some really, really ugly agreements and really ugly deals so that the president can meet his commitment, but he will jeopardize our national security. Some of these individuals are going to be released to other countries where they will then be released back into public life. And from the data that we've already seen of people that have been released from Guantanamo, 15 to 20% of them make it back onto the battlefield, and those are the people that we thought were okay.
Right.
The people that are left there now are the worst of the worst.
Congressman, it's Trace Gallagher, and what you're asking, you want the president just to sit down with you and to kind of give you these security profiles and just to open up, to be transparent, as you have said, in this entire process, and to lay out the plan instead of withholding the plan.
That's right. Lay out the plan, share with members of Congress what the plan is, share with them, the legislature and the governor in Michigan, share with the people who live in the community of Standish where these people may be moved to, the profile of who these individuals are, the challenges and the experiences that we have learned over the last 5 or 6 years of holding them in Guantanamo, and the risk and the threat or the vulnerabilities that we've identified or may identify that if we move them from Guantanamo into the United States. Be transparent.
What's the answer,
open.
Congressman? What are they telling you?
Silence. Stone silence. We've not heard anything. We've not heard anything from Secretary. Well, we have heard from Secretary Gates. The answer is no, we're not going to do that. From most of the other folks within the administration, we've heard nothing.
Congressman Pete Hoekstra, thank you, sir.
Hey, great. Thank you.
Well, President Obama